Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
Performing our national anthem, that was Skylar Cole. And now we'll be back in just a moment.
They say revenge is a dish that's best served cold. The good, young, we all grow old. In a world where you never fit you, and if he cries wolf, you can never believe him. So they say, be a good boy, Johnny. Don't you ever play with? So they say, you gotta crawl before you fucking walk before you. So they say.
Thanks for joining us midweek here. Tonight, we bring you the NBA on 2K Sports with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke. This is Brian Anderson. Joining us from the sidelines, Allie LaForce. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for James Harden.
And the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. That's not what you want, and I'm sure it's something he's well aware of.
And the Oklahoma City starting five. In it forward, it's Dort and Williams. Cason Wallace out there with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Holmgren in at the five down low. And for the Celtics, the perimeter pairing, it's White and Brown. Tatum is the four with Porzingis at center. And it's Holiday in at the one. All right, Doris, how about teams like these who can really run their offense through their bigs?
BA, over the years, one of the things I've heard from coaches quite often is how effective a three-tool big man can be. When you can drive it, pass it, shoot it, score it, do all the things they can, it changes the geometry of the floor.
Yeah, the defense making it way too easy for Holmgren. Gotta push him farther out than this.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Doris, not only is the Thunder roster full of young talent, they also have a ridiculous amount of draft capital.
BA, you've got to give a ton of credit to the front office. They've got multiple options going forward. Continue to draft and develop their talent, or perhaps use those picks to trade for a superstar you believe fits.
And the first one at the line is good.
Well, what's impressive to me about Jason Tatum is how he attacks his weaknesses in the offseason. This guy is committed to greatness.
And so Tatum nails both of them. And, of course, Boston winning 8 consecutive titles from 1959 to 1966. Doris, you think we'll ever see a streak like that again?
BA, I think that's almost impossible in this day and age. With free agency, with more salary cap restrictions, it's just hard to win 2 in a row these days, let alone 8. My goodness.
And stolen by Williams. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
I love when Shai does not just settle for a layup, finish with authority. What a pretty dunk.
Outside Porzingis. And stolen by Holmgren. Wallace left side. Out to the right wing. Holmgren finds Dort. Gilgeous-Alexander against White. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
This guy is so elusive with the ball in his hands. SGA just understands how to get off the dribble drive.
Porzingis sets a screen. Tatum from long range. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 4 of 4 from the floor. Perfect start.
And taking a look at this first half, they've just shown better shot selection.
And I think obviously we see the execution and the willingness to make the next pass so important.
And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here. And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
Can they get it? So it's Boston now. 8-point game. Yep, that one goes.
Well, you love to see Porzingis battling through contact down low. That's a tremendous finish.
From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander sinks another one. He's on a roll, starting 4 for 4.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
And something that makes SGA so dangerous on offense, his elite drive and kick ability.
Now you have to load towards him when he comes off a high pick. He just draws so much attention and can find another cutter or spot-up shooter. He has so much gravity to his game.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Joe Mazzulla, and he acknowledged that they're facing one of the most dynamic players in the league in Gilgeous-Alexander. He said there's no way to defend him, that his speed and movement, we need to be ready to rotate and help on every possession. Still, he said, they're all looking forward to the challenge.
And Allie, thanks.
And you can't forget about Holmgren's reach, especially when he's nearby on defense.
Williams misses.
He's got a great defensive mind. He gets good position and affects the release.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
Williams in the post, working on Porzingis, and he lays it up and in. Williams has got his second basket.
Intelligent basketball. Keep feeding the hot hand.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
All right, give it up for Celtics Entertainment.
A different look for Oklahoma City. Wiggins comes in for Chet Holmgren. And it's James Harden in for Wallace. .157 left to play in the first quarter. And the expression, not enough touches to go around. Do the Celtics risk falling into that trap, Doris?
Well, first and foremost, BA, if that's a problem for you, it's a good one to have. I think the key here is with all the weapons available, you have to have some personal sacrifice. And to this point, this team has been willing to do that.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander following the bucket by Boston. Harden with a screen on Holiday. And Gilgeous-Alexander missing.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
And there's White. That's good on the assist by Holiday.
That is impressive stuff from Derek White. Defender in his grill, no problem.
Dort a screen on Holiday. And that one's good. Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 13.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Williams with it. Guarded now by Holiday. Williams passes to Harden. Lets it go from deep. Williams misses. Celtics trail by 6. On the wing, Holiday. Still without a bucket. Porzingis with a screen on Harden. The shot by Holiday, no good. Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Outside, Brown. Outside, White. Takes it inside, and a great assist by Brown as that one goes in.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
Puts up a deep 3. And that's not gonna go. What a performance for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He has been the story for Oklahoma City. His fingerprints were all over that quarter. 13 points, leading the charge. We'll be back in a moment. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Oklahoma City?
The way they just continue to drive right at the defense, they've really been overwhelming them when they do this.
Yeah, and what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
And Tatum's got the ball here for the Celtics. And this team has been unstoppable away from their own arena. Up there with some of the best road teams we've ever seen.
No question about that. It's hard enough to win in this league with the parity, but to do it away from your home floor and home fans, that's something to be proud of.
And Oklahoma City, looking at who they've got. We've got Chet Holmgren, James Harden out there with Isaiah Joe. Then it's Aaron Wiggins, and it's Caruso in at the 3. Goes up off the inbound. Pritchard, no good. Thunder leading by 4. And here's Harden. No points yet. Back to Joe. Pass to Harden. And there's a pick. Here's Joe. The 3-ball. The kid with a rebound.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Here's Shireman, covered by Joe. And the basket by Shireman. For a handful of teams at this point of the year, Doris, the future is now as they fall out of the playoff race.
But, Brian, there is a dilemma to be worked out in these cases. And here's what I mean by that. Your team is now out of contention, but veterans, generally speaking, don't believe that, and they want to be competitive and win basketball games. In the meantime, the organization, from a broad perspective, is thinking, we've got to start to play the young guys so that they can gain some much-needed experience in big games. Tough situation.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
You must have left your dancing shoes at home.
Boston making a switch here. Hauser's checked in. Wallace, he's checked in for Oklahoma City.
Substitution on the court.
Quarter number 2 with just over a minute of play. Grant, how about the rise of OKC? In just 2 years, transforming from a 24-win team to the top seed.
Incredible, B.A. The Thunder drafted well and gave those picks lots of playing time. Plus, they made some fantastic trades. And of course, don't forget, OKC still has a boatload of picks.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, the Thunder have some grit. Coach Mark Dagnall said we compete, and on nights we aren't, we get back to that very quickly. The competition level and the willingness to do it together is the foundational piece. Brian?
Good! Another from 3.
For this franchise now, he's hit the most threes in a single season. Unbelievable.
His incredible range stretches out the defense on a nightly basis. It's an invaluable element to this offense.
That's a big-time finish for Chet Holmgren. Boy, you get him in the restricted area, look out.
Outside Tatum. Oh, and a great bucket from Tatum, taking the hit.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
And we've got a timeout called by Mark Dagnall. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
All right, fans, here comes Celtics entertainment. Live in the area. Offensive games now in the court. The good squad. Get loud and live in the area. Let Radiant fans will get a deep there. For making the lead, make some noise.
Checked in for Oklahoma City. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander comes in for Harden. The Thunder have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's covered closely. Shot is up. Horford pulls it in. For Boston, they've gone a terrific 4 of 5 here in the second quarter. Here's Pritchard. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Down low. Here's the kid. A chance there to take the lead, but a miss. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. After this game, they can look forward to Detroit, where they will match up against the Pistons. That'll be their second of 3 games total on this road trip. The 12th overall pick in 2022, Jalen Williams. What a find by the Thunder doors.
This is so exciting for this organization because even though J-Dub went to a mid-major school, wasn't a big high school recruit, he ended up being second in Rookie of the Year voting. He's getting better and better. He has got an unbelievable future.
Here's Caruso. It's deflected. And here we go, the Celtics on the run. Pritchard, the pass to Tatum. Great D that time from Holmgren.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Can't hit it from 12 feet. The Celtics with the lead. Outside Tatum. To the middle. A nice shot by the kid. The kid's got his second bucket of the night.
Well, Jason Tatum has proven he can score at the NBA level, but you want to see him share the basketball. Pretty pass.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Connects on the foul line jumper.
Oh, he has a lot of tools in the toolkit. That right there was just one of them.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
Give it up for Celtics Entertainment.
So Boston going with almost an entire new group here. Porzingis is checked in for Horford. Brown comes in for Hauser. Derek White's checked in for Tatum. And Drew Holiday is subbed in for Pritchard. And Oklahoma City with a change here too. Dort, he's checked in for Caruso. Here's Holiday. Yet to see a basket. Pass to Brown. Jaylen Brown, a strong finish.
Well, this is where the powerful frame and explosive athleticism of Jaylen Brown becomes a problem for the opponent. Nicely done.
Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. Ooh, another miss by Gilgeous-Alexander.
This has not been a good period for this guy. Out of sync, not letting the game come to him. He's got to settle down and make shots.
Here's Holmgren. Big Cat throwing it down.
Well, great decision from Dort. If your teammate is open, get him the basketball. Nicely done.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. It's Brown on the wing. Dort defending. Porzingis with a screen on Dort. Brown. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Holmgren's got 4 rebounds now. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Williams' shot is good. Outside, Brown. Over Dort. Again, the miss by the Celtics. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Oklahoma City ahead, up 1. We've got more hoops coming your way in just a minute.
Welcome, and fellas, what a half it's been for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, also known as SGA, and he hasn't been MIA today.
Man, I just love his attitude that's always up there and always just great. He's mixing it up down there, really taking it to the defense.
He's got a few moves he can go in there. Hard to slow him down once he's cooking.
Now let's take a moment here for a look at the upcoming schedule.
And you know, for that matchup with the Heat, they don't want to say it, but they are very confident coming into this one. And who can blame them?
They played some good ball this season. Their opponent, not so much.
And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back down to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the third quarter.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here, guys.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
Grant, we know non-shooting big men can clog the paint. But if they know where to move off the ball, that certainly helps.
Yeah, you know, big men who know those circle actions, like flashing to the open spot when their man gives help, they often end up with easy looks inside.
The two Jays, Brown at the 3 and Tatum at the 4. Holiday at the 1 with White at the 2. And it's Porzingis in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And that's the group for Joe Mazzulla as we begin the second half.
That's a little bit about grit right there. Drew Holiday not one to back away from a challenge.
Pass to Williams. The rebound by Jason Tatum.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
Porzingis passes to Brown. Porzingis with a screen on Dort. And here's Brown for 3. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Here's Williams. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis.
Porzingis 7-3 says not here and not now.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
Oklahoma City shooting their first free throws of the night right here.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on the free throw. Well, Doris, Chet Holmgren was one of the more highly touted guys coming into the league in a long time.
He was, BA, and he has lived up to the billing. At that size, to be able to shoot the ball, put it on the deck, be a force at the rim defensively. But maybe his best attribute, he is a tough competitor.
He hits the second from the line. You know, after sitting out his first pro year due to a foot injury, Chet Holmgren was well worth the wait, Grant.
Yes, he was. And Chet was actually guarding LeBron during a summer Pro-Am game when he hurt his foot. But Chet was a monster his rookie year, already an elite shot blocker.
Dort, the pass to Holmgren. Gilgeous-Alexander against Tatum. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Woo-hoo-hoo! The burst of speed from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Put it on the deck, get to the cup.
Dort with it, guarded now by Holiday. And Gilgeous-Alexander gets it to go on the assist from Dort. Dort's got 3 assists tonight. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Tatum feeling it out a bit. From deep. The Thunder pull it in. Holmgren's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And again, it's Oklahoma City.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Holiday. And the layup is good off the glass. Holiday's got 4 points this quarter.
We have come to understand that Drew Holiday is an exceptional finisher. That frame is a big part of his game.
And Mark Daigneault has called a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here.
There they are. Make some noise for Celtics Entertainment.
Pritchard's checked in for Boston. And also a switch here for Oklahoma City. James Harden, he's checked in for Wallace. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. A nice shot by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
Celtics trail by 6. Pass to Tatum. Oh, Tatum taking flight.
Jason Tatum is capable of explosive nights offensively. If you're the defense, you better lock in right now.
The Thunder have gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Chet Holmgren makes up for his light frame with aggression. He said, quote, "You don't have to take a second look at me now to know that I'm not the biggest dude width-wise, so I have to hit first. Otherwise, the game's not going to go in my favor when things get physical," unquote. Brian, you agree?
I do, and you can tell he just refuses to back down, Allie.
My goodness, Jason Tatum from another zip code.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Defense is right there. 13 feet out. Ooh, Shea showing no fear inside.
This guy has been a catalyst for them all game long. What a job leading them to this lead.
And Doris, no doubt about it, Shea Gilgeous-Alexander is an absolute monster on offense.
Very quietly, one of the most dangerous offensive players in the game is Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got size, he's got speed, he's got handle. He can score from 3 levels. This guy is a legit force.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and the layup falls. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 12 points in just the second half.
We all know that SGA is very capable of averaging 30 for a season. Tonight's exploit should come as no surprise.
Tatum a screen on Dort. Here's Brown. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Williams has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Dort, the pass to Williams. And they get it back. Holmgren tries again. The shot that time not on target. And so it's Tatum who brings up the ball for the Boston Celtics. Trailing by 4. Here's Brown. Gets the bucket and the foul. Lou Dort picks one up.
Boy, what terrific body control. Jaylen Brown, so athletic, loves to compete, love it.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. For the Thunder, Wiggins, he's checked in for Williams. Caruso comes in for Dort. And it's Wallace in for Gilgeous-Alexander.
Shooting 1.
Free throw good. Brown.
You have to admire the growth of Jaylen Brown. He comes in as an attacking athlete. He's now a better passer, and he absolutely is a knockdown three-point shooter.
Drops in the 3. Celtics trail by 4.
Might be a good idea to run the clock. Hold it for the last shot.
It's all about patience right here. Patience and execution. Get a good look.
Number 44, Jaden Springer.
Here's Pritchard. Still no points. Misses the 3. Now Caruso. Outside Harden. With 1 on the clock. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Thunder will retain possession. What a performance for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He has been the story for Oklahoma City. 27 on the night. He's had it his way. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. notice when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Thunder leading by 4. And Oklahoma City looking at who they've got to start the fourth. We've got Aaron Wiggins, Cason Wallace out there with James Harden. And then it's Alex Caruso, and it's Williams in at the 5. Boston's gone 5 of 10 from beyond the three-point line in this game. Outside Tatum. The 3. Out of bounds. It'll be Thunder ball. And here are the Thunder now. Three-pointer, Harden. That shot is off. Celtics trail by 6. To the paint. Here's Horford. Missed inside. The Thunder shooting around 59%. They've been outstanding on the offensive end. Inside. Here's Wiggins. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
James Harden is equally good, passer or scorer. There he sets his teammate up nicely.
Outside Tatum. Puts up a 3. Austin again missing. Oklahoma City leading by 8. Here's Harden. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Boston has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Jason Tatum, he's a sharpshooter.
Boy, you love the rise and fire off the bounce by Jason Tatum. That is not easy.
And Mark Dagnall has called a timeout. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. For Oklahoma City, Holmgren, he's checked in for Wiggins. Lou Dort comes in for Caruso, and Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Harden. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hi, guys. Well, Mark Dagnall was just reviewing the plan with his team. He was clapping in the huddle, saying to his guys, loving the effort right now, keep the intensity on them. Leave no doubt in their mind that this game is ours. Guys, back to you.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. And there's the whistle. That'll belong to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his first foul.
And great job to establish position and square up.
Celtics trail by 5. Holiday looking for an opening. Porzingis sets a screen. And here's Brown for 3. And again, Boston with the triple.
He's taking what he can get here.
Has a 3 in each half.
White with the steal. Here's Holiday. And it's all tied up.
Well, this is who we know Derek White is. Excellent anticipation defensively. And what does he do? He makes sure his teammate gets an opportunity.
And so it's Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He brings it up for Oklahoma City. Williams on the wing. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Williams. 5 to shoot. Williams punches it home.
Williams is like a vibe. I mean, this guy gets it. He knows they need points there, and he takes it upon himself to deliver.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
First personal foul, first team foul.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Oklahoma City.
Well, they've had no problem getting into the heart of this defense with the dribble, and they've made the most of their chances there as well.
Also, they've been living in the lane. They're getting the ball in close, and it's had a devastating impact all game long.
That's good from White.
We talk about high-effort players. Well, Derek White embodies that very description. Always working hard, always looking to outwork his opponent.
He's perfect from the line this time.
Well, consistency is so critical, especially in clutch moments. This guy has got that gene.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Holiday. Gilgeous-Alexander's shot is good.
There is no moment too big, no pressure too heavy for Mr. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. The delivery is on time.
Brown inside. Dort defending. Brown no good. Thunder with a lead. Here's Williams. Porzingis grabs the board. Porzingis has got 4 rebounds now. Dort against Brown. Outside White. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. To the inside. Williams misses.
I don't know if he's tired or what, but he is definitely holding back a little bit, and he has to step his game up right now.
Brown inside. Watched by Wallace. Brown no good. The Thunder have gotten 4 of 9 shots to go in during this 4th quarter. Pass to Wallace. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Wallace. Off target from 3-point range. Now here's Tatum. Porzingis sets a screen to take the lead. And it's Tatum missing. So it's Oklahoma City now. The lead is 2. And it's in.
Big time shot, sending his teammates into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together, everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
Yes! Oh, what a sensational bucket. That brings them within 1. And they committed intentional foul. We'll see another one of those, so they get into the penalty.
Yeah, no, you had to do that. I mean, you can't allow them to dribble out the time.
We've got 22 seconds left in the 4th quarter. And that's an intentional foul.
Second team foul. The line for the Thunder. Wallace, 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
First free throw is good, and that'll put him up 2. So he gets them both, and it's a 3-point game.
So it doesn't get much bigger than that. A perfect trip to the line to give them the critical 3-point cushion. What poise.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. Turning here to our analyst, what elements become the primary keys at this point?
Tricky situation here. They need some kind of bucket to stay alive.
And it's either got to be a 3-pointer or a score quickly and take the foul.
There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter here.
Yeah, if you're going to be a franchise guy, you've got to want the ball in these clutch moments. Jaylen Brown doing work.
Jaylen Brown at the line with 1 shot.
He sinks the clutch free throw.
Oh, tremendous composure at the line to tie things up and give them a shot at overtime.
And we've got a timeout called by Mark Daigneault. The pressure is on, and he's got a plan to share with his guys.
And put your hands together for Celtics Entertainment. Get our fans on the court. Is your house squad.
Gilgeous-Alexander feeling it out a bit. A little mid-range shot is up. Yes!
When the defense gives you room, take it. Don't pass up the shot.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. What do you think Coach will be drawing up here?
I don't know if they should be greedy here and go for a three. I'd take it to the basket, get a high percentage shot, or maybe get fouled.
Boston with the ball.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
And so it's the Thunder who come out on top here. And this was an emotional win for them, no doubt about it.
Just a fantastic accomplishment. You love how they just diffuse the energy in this arena.
Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Well, James, you're facing a back-to-back. You're on the road. It's a tough schedule, but so far so good.
It's tough, man. We're a resilient team. We work extremely hard, you know what I'm saying? So put the pressure on us, but we're mentally tough. Big-time win on the road, and we got another one tomorrow.
Resiliency is key in the NBA. Thanks, James.
Allie, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Doris Burke, and the rest of our 2K team, this is Brian Anderson signing off. And now let's take a look at our player of the game, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
PlayStation